So I wanted to hop on here real quick and give some advice on the Milwaukee Impact wire stripper. This is the 12 gauge. I've seen a lot of comments, people having issues with it jamming up. Overall, it's not working well. When I first used it, I had some issues too, but I was able to kind of get over that learning curve. And I also had the opportunity to see this with the product manager at Pipeline last year and gave me some good advice on it. So I wanted to pass that along to you, because I've seen people struggling with it. One of the biggest tips I'm going to give you here is that you want to be quick with it. You don't want to go in and out slow. You want to be fast so it can strip it and chuck it. You don't want it to give in any time to jam up. You want to just be, you want to buzz it and be done. And it's really only good for production if you're doing in new construction. I wouldn't really use this on any old crusty wiring that you're going to find in a bunch of boxes. It's for new panels, new construction, lots of switches, lots of receptacles. It's a great production tool. I used it on one house so far, and it was awesome. Did a bunch of receptacles. You always have your M12 on you anyways, so it definitely aids in that regard. And you're going to want to use it on solid. I've seen some guys use it on THHN and it worked out, but that's going to give it's recommended for solid. It's really rated for that. It's going to give you better results. So let's do a quick demo of it. Like I said, you want to be quick with it. You want to go in and out. You don't want to give it time to jam up, and you want to use newer, straighter wire. But here you go. Like I said, fast. We're going to get it set. In and out, no problem. Obviously, that's a larger strip for dramatic purposes, and I'm kind of squinting as I do it because I don't have glasses on, and normally you wouldn't do it this close up to your face. You're going to be down at the box. But let's do another quick rundown. Like I said, you can set it there, and you want to go fast. That's going to give you the best results for it to chuck it and strip it and having no jamming issues. I have my drill set to the second speed. I've always just used it on the second speed. I haven't really experimented otherwise, but it's always yielded the best results. And you can change the strip gauge. This is just set high just for the video purposes. But overall, this thing is great if you know how to use it. And it's just a quick learning curve. It's not rocket science by any means. Nice and quick. And there you go. But thanks for tuning in. Drop me a comment below if you've used this, have any other questions about it. It's available in number 12 and 14. But yeah, it's a great tool if you know how to use it properly.